I have played this game before. I just wanted something chill, and yay. New game. June 7th, 1995. Caitlin Greenbrier, Portland, Flight 270, June 6th, 1995. That's me, or Caitlin Greenbrier. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. Nothing is gonna make me worry, like, I'm gone, I'll see you someday, don't worry. I thought there was a note that said, excuse me, I'm sorry, Christmas duck. Here, let me set you there. Here you are. Show respect to the Christmas duck. Oh wait, what do I press? Like, I know this isn't a horror game, but that still freaks me out. I have an invoice from the movers, okay. Okay, so we were probably at school or abroad
Dear
at that point.
Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier.
Oh, being gone a long time.
It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Aw. I'm pretty close with one of my sisters. A lot of siblings. Who's that? I wonder.
Where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
I like this
Hi, Mom.
buffet.
So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get
Hey.
back on June 6th, but it's a
That's-
really late
that's
flight
us.
because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport, so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Oh, good. We found a closet. Welcome, new student. We hope you are as excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so you can get right into the swing of things. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for the first bell to ring at 8 a.m. See you soon, and again, welcome. Beth Valance Principal. Lord.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just
shit.
stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows
That's
my
the
name,
wrong game for that one.
but they all know who I am. The Psycho House Girl.
This house is too fucking big. God. Ooh. Oh, I miss reading the TV guide. I don't even really have cable anymore, only streaming stuff, but largely because, you know, one thing is binging just kind of really fucked up the way TV shows are made now. There's that Bratmobile pin, this fucking handmade Bratmobile pin, fuck yes. Okay, I'm gonna need that to stop. It is the only light in here though. Oh, there we go, let's listen to the music. Dr. Jitters. Hauntings and poltergeists. Find out the truth behind stories that were oh god. Find out the truth behind stories that were familiar even to our pagan ancestors. Discover how to tell a hoax from a genuine haunting, how to categorize and understand strange phenomena you may encounter. Learn about the unhappy spirits that share the earth with us and what they can teach us about our connection with the natural world. Oh yeah. Alright, the book that Dad wrote. The Accidental Savior by Terrence L. Greenbrier. I don't know if that's gonna get me DMCA'd actually. Girl Scout. Okay. I wasn't sure who it was by. The Heaven at the Edge of the World by Samantha Greenbrier in grade 2. She was so little. Yeah, I wish I kept more of the stories and stuff I wrote as a kid. Part 1. Okay, sorry. The Turtle People Part 1. Okay. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was a black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no leer." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed toward the sunset. That's so cute. What do we got here? Making friends. Even when you're shy. Thought this might help Sam from Dad. Feeling lonely? It's a piece of cake to make friends. This is already setting me into an anxiety. Just looking at this book is setting me into an anxiety spiral. Holy shit. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. The book will teach you to make friends even when you're shy. Fuck you.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl.
Ooh.
I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform.
Mm-hmm.
She's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven
cool.
every day after school.
Oh. What else up here? It's one of the postcards they sent. "Hey, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I have done many Parisian things, including eating le petit déjeuner and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back." Oh, she's a photographer too. "Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company." Fuck yes, I want to go there so bad. "Since you are my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie." Insurance company electrical inspection form. The wiring in the house is technically up to all safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into the structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor, and fixtures of the structure. That sucks. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars, twinkling as if he were laying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though that place was a million miles away. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk despite not having touched a drop in hours. He vomited onto his feet, his bare feet. John Russell had crossed the gap in time. Only messages has passed before. And now, men, they needed him now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions for the council had been clear. What to procure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it. So he made the machine, how to transport him bodily across time. And now he stood there on the bridge of the starship Archimedes, commander of the vessel, because only he, who had saved a president's life twice before, could helm the Neve crew to their destiny, the fate of the galaxy. Maybe don't write drunk. There we go. What's this? The accidental pariah. What's this? Dad. A stranger under my roof? Aha.
Lana
I
and
really
shared
should have. Oh,
The
I
lights went
definitely
out.
skipped. Oh, here's one of her folders. Let's see. Reproductive system worksheet. Find a topic sentence to begin your paragraph. Put the sentences in chronological order. We've all had this test. The menstrual cycle. A novella. The early morning of September 1st, 1939. Essa Glatz stares at the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Wayland in Poland. I'm totally mispronouncing the name of that city. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. Essa's train approaches its destination. Her heart races. The lining of the universe is getting thick and soft. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. Then there, her dear Boris, still in his baker's smock. He must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come and meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station. A whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out toward her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and for a time, Borislav, huddled in a half-destroyed church. He is blind, his legs are missing, bandaged with torn bedsheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lighting of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum begins to develop in the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. Well, just to see me, it doesn't say grade. Maybe she liked it. What kind of soda we got? More Dr. Jitters. Hell yeah, baby. They've been sneaking back here and getting shots. Oh, what's this one? Also vodka. They drink a lot of vodka and Irish whiskey. Whose jacket's this? Samantha, please give this to your mother. Ooh. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if you could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know she's welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Sincerely, Mary Shoots.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Katie, please tell Mom and Dad. Sorry about the stuff that's missing. I don't have to poke around this much. I just like exploring. Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there, then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Ooh, my name is Lonnie. Katie, please, whatever you've found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. I don't know if I'm hydrated enough to cry by the end of this game, actually. It's Kelma County Forestry Service, Janice Greenbrier, Senior Conservationist. Okay, so she's a conservationist, got it. Oh, what's this one? Dear Jan, it's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year? Right back soon, miss you, roomie. One of my trophies. Ooh, regional track and field finals. Control burn schedule for Boone County. When? I hate these stairs. Personal calendar. Ooh, weekly planner. Let's see. Monday, couples bowling, cooking class, ballroom dancing. What's this? Notice of temporary personnel transfer from Bruce Pendleton, head of personnel, State Forestry Service, to aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation. A ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest effective September 2nd, 1994. Please see attached personnel file. The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, Senior Conservationist Janice Greenbrier, is charged with the supervision of transferred personnel. Oh, no, another cassette tape. Yes. Who's this one? Oh, pick it up.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know.
Oh yeah, this is all...
being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand psycho house tour. and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said,
What's the
"You have
inside?
got to listen to
Oh.
this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Who put this shit on the ceiling? Sam, stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. Yeah, I've been turning them back off. Sternly worded letter. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old, and am therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a totally safe city on my own, like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. I love it. Oh, she even left the TV on though? Babe. Ah, here we go. I think I have to turn it down a bit though. Adventurous the cat returns. That's the coolest looking cat. Codes. Ooh, Chun. Yeah, she's got the special codes with the Chun-Li moves. Oh, I'm so bad at these. Sonic Boom 94. Ooh, what's this up? Ooh, what's under the pillow? Hi, Lonnie. I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to second. That's what all the cool kids are doing, I've decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are doing is actually sending each other pages on their beepers. But we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't put this on a beeper. Oh, let's see this cat. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, Lonnie's the fucking coolest. Look at that shit. I'd fall in love with her too. Are you kidding? Your drawing of cats was so good. I added a background to make it even better. Maybe I should just stick to writing though. I like it. How did you know they're about to get abducted by aliens? That's right. Open up that closet door, baby. Oh, what board game is this? Oh my god. Ooh. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, you can tell this was written much later, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moss that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. The king's cursed voice, the hairs on Captain Allegra's arms, stood on end. She looked back at her first mate, whose eyes remained locked in the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in rotted robes, the king was hunched over a blue orb topping his royal scepter. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to grow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. We're running out of breath here. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention and then you," but the first mate interrupted. "No. Smaller and quicker. And you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She yelled with the sick line, "All traced by this invincible thread, of course. It's a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." First mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued on his... Wait, no. No. The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop, then turned and ran, the king chasing after with distressing speed. From some dark passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. The line in Allegra's hand went taut and then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. Allegra ran, following the line, and came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end frayed in her hand. She tossed to the ground and ran. Oh my gosh, that's intense. Wow. Steggy? Stelly? Steggy, yeah. That's good. She even left Steggy though? What do we got down here under the bed? She's a mess. Brochure. Brother 150, of course. It's a Phaedrus, new for 1965. It's the one me and my dad are building. We'll go for a ride when it's done. Oh, I guess Lonnie? Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you. Summer pre-college program for young scholars. Oh, who's this one? Misfits? Nice. Oh, what's this? Goodfellow High School disciplinary referral form. Ooh. Student's name Yolanda DeSoto. This was last October. Mr. Benchley observed Miss DeSoto wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front, a large beer can labeled Pabst Blue Ribbon. Miss DeSoto was sent to the guidance counselor's office. Miss DeSoto was given the option to turn her short inside out, change into a shirt from her gym locker, or be suspended the rest of the day. Miss DeSoto chose suspension. God, I need my tea. Her father was called, but there was no answer, and no answering machine. Miss DeSoto must return this form tomorrow, signed by her father. Said she was building a bike with her dad, so was her bathroom? Or just the hallway? Oh, God. Oh. Oh, that sucks for you, baby girl. I'd hate having 2 fucking doors into my bedroom. Are you kidding? It's down here. So that's her. How many backpacks does she have? Hey, Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? Came out last weekend and Todd showed up about it, so it's either good or we can make fun of him for liking it. I think the cheeseburger barfing. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Lonnie rules. Ah. Oh my god. My mom had a label maker. I miss making labels for everything. That freaked me out so much the first time I played this game. I was like, but it's a hair dye. Red right hand, semi-permanent hair dye. Should I dye my hair again?
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Like, I would be fine with this kind of window in the bathroom, you know? Where it's like on the ceiling, especially if there's no other buildings anywhere nearby. I think that'd be kind of nice, you know? Sit in the bath and looking up through a window. Ooh. Postcard. Okay. Dear Mom, Dad, and Sam, I am in the channel. It's my second passage through the channel. She capitalizes it every time. On my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the channel. London was great, Dad. I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Love, Katie. God, there's Bibles all over this place. Do they actually read them? Or do they just have them around because they think they're supposed to? Unknown Dimension Literature. Has publisher. Okay. So you may have found a different publisher. What's this? Bookmark. Timberline Booksellers. Local source for literature. Take your time. I'm glad to have it in good hands. Brick. Wow. Cinnamon. Disgusting. They left their toothbrushes. Ah. So you can shit on the toilet while talking to your partner in the bath. After the honeymoon, rediscovering your spouse, personally, spiritually, and sexually. By Reverend Alexander Michaels. Watercolor technique for florals and still lifes. Okay, so are those watercolor paintings of flowers and stuff, are those probably moms? That doesn't strike me as a painter. It looks so spooky. It's just a dark room though, I think. Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want, I won't be needing it anymore. This is a cute little room. Composition book. Ooh, Samantha's composition book. Sam's. Ghost Hunter journal. She's got a ghost hunting journal? Yeah, she does. Okay. August 31st of last year. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. Valid. Faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello, did not investigate. Probably was the furnace. September 9th. Poured milk from carton in the fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. Also ghost milk. Woo. Woo. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly began to feel cold. We built a protective pillow fort. The wiring in this house is all fucked. So Lonnie and I employ Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages were conveyed from the other side. Oscar definitely here. October 28th, to the 29th. They were up super late. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm adding to the leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, successful night. You're so cute. Katie, 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 all my stuff. I read this, right? Yeah, that's from there. No, I didn't read this. Hey, Sam, you were asking what my JROTC ribbons meant. Here is a handy guide. Orienteering means the army thinks I can find my way around. Rifle team, the army has branded me as a certified killing machine. Adventure training, I am a born adventurous and no borders can hold me. The army recognizes this. So if you didn't think I was cool before, now you do. Lonnie's cool as shit. Sam's dark room, do not enter if red lights are on. It's locked. I know where the key is because I played this before. Okay, so someone's painting studio. Yeah, who does the watercolors? I would think Mom. His dad's the writer. Performance evaluation of Rick by Jan. Knowledge and skills 5. Communication 5. Work ethic 5. Overall 5. What else is a 5 in Jan? And in the opinion of Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contributions to daily operations have become essential to the outfit's continuing success. To this end, I will be formally submitting paperwork requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. This house is beautiful, though. It's too big, but it's beautiful. Except when it's hideous, like whatever's happening with those panels on the ceiling. Halloween show, the Misfits are awesome. Don't forget your costume.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad.
Yep.
Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome.
Yeah.
And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between 2 songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Oh, this is Heavens to Betsy? Let's, where's the cassette player? There it is. Yeah, I had to back away for that one. Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library and noticed something in the corner and found a secret passage and it had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. To see this, we're skipping 6. Okay, so it's in the library. Okay, it's in the closet in Mom and Dad's bedroom. Not in this closet, but in the sewing room. Calculated. Don't look. Does it say don't look? Hey, what's in here? Oh my god. Ah, Captain Allegra in the first meet. Your costume, my costume. It's costumes for a Captain Allegra character? That's so cute. Ah. Spooky. Okay, Ghost Hunters house investigation log. Hidden compartments found 3. Okay, one in the library. I found that one accidentally. One in the upstairs hall and one in the foyer. Evidence of supernatural discovered? 0. This should be taking us into the library. Yes. Yep, there's the panel I found earlier. He's got the show flyer. So story-wise, this one comes next. But we'll go ahead and play it.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear,
I'm gonna have to go back
really
upstairs,
like
check
you.
the panel across from her room.
I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Not quite in the foyer. There we go. Second combo scrap. All right, Heaven at the Edge of the World. Ah, the Green Glacier, Part 2. Samantha Greenbrier, 9th grade. Oh, she finally wrote Part 2 after so many years. Oh, private, do not read. Allegra and her scouting party peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch high in the forest branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacial basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed, such lushness juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. This girl just... Ugh, this is definitely, you know, that I have renewed energy for writing and I'm just gonna, like, read the fucking dictionary word a day shit just all the time. And I'm gonna sound so smart like a real writer. It's good though. You know, it is 9th grade writing. I mean that in the best way. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry. Our party followed behind, moving quietly as a breeze through the greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand, but it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell toward the water and splashed down, and all was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge. A head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's, and the shoulders and sleeves of his coat soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all, in fact. What looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair, and hands and body of a woman, still in the first mate's clothes. Still the first mate. She spoke, in a soft, clear voice. "Captain?" The Amazonian queen said, "I can't fucking talk. She is one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." Oh, and there's her Ouija board. Where is my sister? Hello? Hello? Who are you, Oscar? What do you want? To come back. I'm just gonna leave a mess all over the floor for my parents to find. Fuck you guys. There she is. Aw, she's adorable.
Lonnie came over today. Everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words.
Oh.
I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad.
Oh.
She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think...
Like, I know what happens. I've played this before, but still, I just... Oh.
And that's when she kissed me.
Oh. It's so cute. Who among us didn't absolutely fall for a girl with brightly colored hair? Oh. Girl, you shoplifting though? What you doing that for? Sam, gosh, Sam. Oh, you stealing your dad's magazines. Okay. Okay. Gosh, Sam. What's this, a bathroom? Yeah. There's a lot of bathrooms in this house. And I guess for how big it is, you know, like, you're in a panic, you know, you're in one part of the house and you suddenly gotta shit. You need to find a bathroom fast. Can't be holding it for you to walk, you know, all the way across the house. Oh, this is not what I think when I think basement. This is nice. Oh, another 3-ring binder. Oh, a note in the 3-ring binder. Nice. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your friend and confidant, Lonnie D. Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again, same time next year, shall we? Indeed. Madam Samantha L. Greenbrier, Esquire. Ooh, something other than Dr. Jitter's frizz right. Ginger ale. What kind of chips? What kind of chips we got? Judy's original potato chips. No one makes the chips like Judy. No one. Ooh, Samantha and Lonnie.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before.
Mm-hmm.
But now when no one else is around...
Smooching.
Well, you know,
Mm-hmm. You
so you could say we're
smooching.
dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know.
Yeah, it gets,
I mean, I
gets
guess that's the real
complicated.
difference. Now when we get off the phone or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Oh, that bag is trans. Oh, this is for Caitlin. Why is my shit down in the basement? My old sex ed assignments. Oh, this was ours. We read Sam's take on this assignment earlier. Ah, yes, and of course, Caitlin went about it the boring fucking way. Completing the assignment as written. Caitlin. Dear Samantha Greenbrier, we would like to congratulate you on your acceptance to the creative writing track of the Reed College Summer Program from Young Scholars 1985 session. Nice! Based on your portfolio and academic record, we are also pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the summer program's tuition and fees. Hell yes, Sam! Oh,
I'm
close.
so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like,
That's yesterday.
ship out?
It's
To where?
midnight, June 7th
She
now.
said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12.
You know, I thought that's something
And
she
I
would have
guess
brought
she's
up
really going to
at
do
some
it.
point
So
over
I was like,
the last
after
couple
graduation, I'm
semesters.
just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Damn. 14 karat gold heart pennant in 2 halves, customizable with up to 10 letters. When a dad's book with something stuck to it. Ew. Dear Terrence, thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book and author's first published manuscript. It's a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognize my son in the subject matter. An author's work is the externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears, and in this respect I believe your work was successful, but the lens through which the personal shone was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible timestone science fictional deus ex machina. I congratulate you on the surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily, but I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. Father's love and encouragement. Richard Greenbrier. Wow. What a dick. It's fine. We're fine. I haven't started crying yet. It's fine. Mom's citizenship stuff. Oh. Realization. What was she? Canadian? What's all these fucking newspapers? Uncle Oscar was a hoarder. Shit. Oh. That's spooky. Okay, you got his pharmacy logs. No, put that over there. What is this? What is this? This isn't an urn, right? So we wouldn't have left. We wouldn't have left. Never know you're gonna need a bunch of newspaper clippings to make an ominous letter. It's true. I mean, Oscar had some kind of rep, so this house is fucking weird. Why is the basement so big? Oh god, where does this lead out to? The parents don't even know about the basement. Fuck. Or at least not all of it. Holy shit. The Psycho House girl? The coolest stuff about being the Psycho House girl, cool thing number 1. Everybody in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of Peripheral. Women outlaws. This'll show you who runs things around this joint. She's tougher than a wild Mustang. No female's gonna tell me yeah. Oh, somebody left a sock down here. We back up. This one's for you, Grossman. Captain Allegra, Revolution Girl, and Specie Black Real Girls from the Front at X-Ray Cafe. That is a nice poster. I love that they make their own zines in the basement. Oh, we got Judy's chips. Judy's original potato chips. That's right. Eat nothing but Judy's down here. Dear Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It shows initiative and was well written. It does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is she defaced school property with profanity. She was right too. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. No, she's right. Oh my god. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact that no guilty party has come forward and there has been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker, in other words, there's no one to punish. Bullshit. Suggests letting this issue drop. Bullshit. Will only bring more unwanted attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place. Fuck you, gross man.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC.
Yeah.
She's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie?
Yep.
About who she is? She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor.
Right.
I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Where does this open to? Oh, what's this? 102 King FM presents Earth, Wind, and Fire Civic Auditorium. Hey Lonnie, sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away, and then when she is home, she takes that out on you. Like, because you're not a member of the family, she knows you won't call her on it, and I'm sorry. Oh my god. What a fucking bitch. Holy shit, like in my experience, parents are usually just passive-aggressive as fuck around, you know, people who don't live at the house. They just take it out on the people who do live there. It's okay, I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have to have a mom every day. I mean to bring up my mom like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being totally serious. My mom is a psycho-Christian, and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is like her eternal punishment in my mind. Would I live with your mom in Florida? Fuck no. No. Living in Florida is definitely an eternal punishment. It's true. Your head conservation is Greenbrier due to your exemplary management of the flintlock prescribed burn operation last year and the services need for experienced personnel to direct regional operations. I'd like to offer you the position of Regional Conservation Management Director, responsible for operations throughout northwestern Oregon. Your post would no longer be at the Flintlock National Forest. Instead, you would work in the Regional Management Office on Bonehold Road. Your assistance would be sought in selecting a ranger to fill in your former post. Please respond as soon as possible regarding your decision. Did I just knock? Manual for Forestry Research and Education. Throw that on the floor while I read this note. Hi, Jan. I got 2 tickets for Earth, Wind, and Fire on Thursday, but my girlfriend said she doesn't want to go. Her taste in music rears its ugly head again. That leaves me with an extra ticket that you might be interested in. More fun than clearing brush in the freezing rain, right? So she went to the concert with Rick. Ooh. Hey, another new postcards they sent. They just leaving them everywhere. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. The Vatican is weird. It is! As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see all the art, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Mom will have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics, as in pieces of important dead people, so you should come too. Next up, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get gored by a bull. Probably. Love, Katie. That's a euphemism. Sam is just leaving her shit all over the fucking house. Yeah, and honestly, I love it. Like, there's a reason so many goths were raised Catholic. Like, how much goth cred do I have for having been to a mass in a crypt? Do I have to back up? Thank you. Can't open it. It's being blocked by my boobs. Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for anything but going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't have to happen again. Distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Ooh. Trauma's almost worth it because the aesthetics. Almost worth it. Not quite. Almost.
One you were never gonna need to have.
Ooh.
I mean, you've known, right? I've known.
Sam is cool as shit.
I've known
She's
since,
so cool.
like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine.
So your parents don't
and
pay
stuff
attention
on
to
the
anything.
locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad or disappointed or start crying or something.
Yeah.
They were just in denial.
Yeah.
You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me.
Yeah.
Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Well, your mom's cheating on your dad too, so, or trying to, at least. So fuck your parents. Your parents' marriage is in shambles and they're taking it out on you. They're fucking assholes who don't know how to deal with any of their own shit. I'm fine. I'm fine. Congratulations, Janice Greenbrier, Regional Director. And I say congratulations because, come on, you're gonna take the job, right? What are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Call them back. But in the meantime, let's discuss the little outing you had with our favorite flannel-clad hunk. What a blast, but you sound like you're reading a lot into an innocent night out. You sure there's something there? You said he's an out-of-town girlfriend. You sure they're not serious? So you have to figure out when we're going to see each other next in person. Enough with the letters. I owe you a congratulatory margarita, boss lady, soon. I was trying to say I wanted to make this house in The Sims, but like, let me fucking look at this map, because I still can't. This layout is so confusing. Right? It should be fairly inexpensive because the wiring's so fucked up it makes you think there's ghosts everywhere. Oh, here's a cassette. Who we have? Working at Crown Burger. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 to 7. Damn, they have her working all the time. Unless she's lying about her work schedule so she can sneak off. In the freezer. Ooh, what's in the freezer? You just leave the freezer open so my parents can come back to this mess. Fuck you, Mom and Dad. This is for what you did to Sam. Fuck you, Mom and Dad. I'm going to take these all the way up into the parents' bedroom. I'm going to eat the ice cream later. After I put the fish sticks in Mom and Dad's room. Oh, is this more spoiled milk? This milk is spoiled. It's the 7th. Just cleaning out the fridge. Hang on. This milk doesn't even have a date on it. It's unopened, but still, ugh, no. I just got home. Everyone's gone. I'm cleaning out the fridge. Okay. And you'll left the dishwasher full too? You all went away and left the... I guess they didn't think Sam was going to leave, but if you can't see the expiration date, it's basically fine. It definitely needs a sniff test. Whose mug is this? Mom. Oh, they're on an anniversary trip. Very much welcoming you at your new desk. May 1st. So she started at her new job last month. Let me say, I hope this missive finds you well. Hell, I feel like a goddamn miracle it finds you at all. You know how long we've been trying to track you down. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a specialist publishing house. We traffic in the weird, the ahead of its time, the lost but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles type of out there mass marketing, shunning vision. Oh my... Ugh. I kind of hate them, actually. It's too much. We want your permission to reprint the work since your original publisher, Mercury Books, folded a decade ago. Whose hat is this? Oh, it's Lonnie's hat.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you.
Mother
You
and
have
I are
no
away for
possessions,
one weekend.
no contact with the outside world while you're in basic.
And the course
You just
all the way
train
home.
hard every day, and then you deploy
Sorry.
from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country? The other side of the world?
Hmm.
My mind, like, can't process it. That she's really going to be gone. Just gone.
I'm trying to read what those emojis are. Like, oh god, I'm old. Yes, Mother. The kitchen is in renovation. Contractor sucks. Be gone till tomorrow. Oh good, they get to come back. Lying on my side, mouth foaming in pain. Okay, understand now. I understand. Oh, is there anything in the oven? I did just get home. A long flight. Come on, you can do it. Ugh, fine. I tried to save mom and dad, but no. Okay, this is going in their bedroom. Oh, a whole unopened bag of Judy's? Fuck yes! Oh, this is mine. Oh, what's in here? More mugs? Or blank mugs? What kind of psychopaths have blank mugs? What's over here? Oh, I sent this one from Barcelona. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I had a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam, I think you would like the gaudy architecture. It is from a strange alien world. I am headed to my final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? That depends. Running low on money. I will look for a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you all again. It'll be good to be home. So she sent that in October? Oh, no. Wait. Right. European. Okay. She sent this in May. Got it. Let's see. Booted out. A going away show for Lonnie D. Girl Scouts last show ever. We haven't... What did I miss? Because I missed something. I missed like a whole room.
Show with her band tonight.
How'd I miss a whole room?
So incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her.
I miss.
Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it.
Oh, there's
I
a
was out
secret
on the
panel.
curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Oh. Well, my bags are still on the porch. I need to do laundry. Oh, here's the greenhouse. Oh, this is lovely. Have an entire room just for your plant babies? Yes. I can't keep my plant babies alive. I like to pretend if I had a whole room for them, it would be fine. See, mugs like this. This is trash, actually. Why do you have another... Is he the one that takes care of the plants too? The mom's the conservationist, but maybe he takes care of plants too because all he does is stay at home and write. Why does he have two typewriters? He has one down here and one in his office. That's excessive, Terry. The accidental human. Okay. Strong Pines, a couples counseling retreat. Mm-hmm. June 3rd to 7th. Uh-huh. It's their anniversary vacation. Gonna live in a Resident Evil mansion, better believe. I mean, if it's a Resident Evil mansion, then yes, of course you need a typewriter in every wing. Ooh, a new map. Where we'll do it. Secret door under the stairs. I've missed a whole room, though. Where's this room I missed?
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all.
Can't open this door.
I worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos. To find one for Lonnie to take with her.
Oh.
And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more.
Oh.
I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Here, since I'm going upstairs anyway, I can only grab one at a time. And make sure those fish sticks get where they belong at least. But seriously, where's the room I missed? I remember having an option of where to turn. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay, here's the room I missed. Okay, how quickly can I read? The first time I was in my room in the middle of the night, I woke up and Lana was kissing me. The clock said 3:13. Her face was spectral and a dim red light. Then I could only feel... Oh my god, it's not stopping me. There it is. Oh, shit. Drawing. That's cute. Dear Sam, I am so happy you like the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico, I think, probably. The nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. And then I think of them together, out there in the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed and I can almost feel you. Ooh, I've been trying to save it. Ooh, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we started driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, you can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time together in the dark room. Tu amor, Lani. They got frizz right now. They have broken their loyalty to... That's what happens when you come out as a lesbian. You break your loyalty to Dr. Jitters, and you only drink frizz right. What's this say? Human Scraps Girl Scout. The band formerly known as Cub Scout. Set list, role model, authority. Oh, role model that we heard earlier. Okay, that was from their band. Okay.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing.
Why is the bell from the library missing?
And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage.
Aww.
It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
So this is Lonnie. Son will find jewelry. Some of the other Greenbrier. Oh, she did actually buy them. Oh, I'm not crying yet. I'm okay. Because I know how this goes. Maybe if I didn't know. Anything back here? No. Oh my god. David, where are you? There we are. Okay. Okay, and I think there were... Okay, and this is... Yeah, and we went that way, and it can also go this way. This comes out in the guest room, I think? Well, handle. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I have to go back downstairs for the key. Okay, but I found the other room. I found the other room. I still feel like I should be... Like, there's a correspondence between Mom and Rick that I'm missing. But... What's this? Oh, that's the fish sticks. I'll take it with me on the way to the attic. What's this? Possession and exorcism. What do we have? We have... Whose name tag? We have Oscar's name tag from the pharmacy. Got the chalk. This is a picture of Oscar. Aw. I don't think they said why Oscar has a rep. They just said he's creepy.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Let's go up to the attic. We'll drop these off in their parents' room on the way. I'm gonna put it in the drawer instead. Yes! Oh, it landed perfectly. Oh, put that back. There we go. Nice. Revenge complete. Didn't talk a whole lot about Sam's photography either. I still feel like I'm missing something somehow. Sam, I'll always remember what we had. Stay strong, kick ass. I love you, Lonnie.
Oh God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone.
Yeah, we heard that.
She'd been on the bus to basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Oh, I know. Oh, now it's getting me. And here's the letters to Katie.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I
hope they're safe and they're happy.
Someday.
And that Katie gets to find her, and they, like, Lottie, Katie, and Sam live in an apartment together. Like, a 10x10 studio is the most romantic thing you can do. It can be very romantic. It's romantic until you get a little too sick of their trash being in your bedroom / living room / dining room all the time. You can't really get away from them at all. But you know, sometimes even with your partner, you need some time to recharge your social battery. I love this game. I do. Hey, I got the achievement unlocked going home, even though I played this game before. I don't know why I didn't have it before. It is some great A hurt, I know, but it's also good because it just because they do go together, they run away together, and they play Tracy Chapman's fast car, and it's amazing. They're fictional characters, so I could definitely say that they're safe and they're happy, and it's all good and happy and good. It's fine. Totally chill, totally fine. Not sobbing, crying, throwing up.